to sleep, wake up, you're pretty with no makeup.
We got you to sign a hat, a Young Hollywood hat, which is amazing. And a bunch of your Twitter fans, literally right now, they're all tweeting because they want to be the one that wins this hat.
There's a lot of tweets, eh?
So we're just gonna let you just randomly pick. You could just literally be like.
So one person that tweeted this hashtag, that's it. Okay.
Even though we'd love to give this to everybody, Cody's just gonna make a random decision, and it could be you. So this is like your home away from home, pretty much.
I know. I come here feels like every other day.
I know. Yeah. Might as well. Why not? We love having you.
Yeah. Thank you.
And you, I mean, in terms of your music, you just finished your other album that you released recently called Surfer's Paradise.
Surfer's Paradise, yeah. It came out in July.
There's no way to say this song's about someone else. Every time you're not in my arms, I start to lose myself. Someone please pass me my shades. Don't let them see me down. You have taken over my days, so tonight I'm going out.
But I heard that you said it was sort of like, if you talk about the evolution of Cody Simpson, it's sort of like,
I mean, like,
you really feel like you evolved and you found yourself.
I'm growing up really, I'm just growing really quickly. Even when I look back to things I was doing a year ago, and I think, wow, like if I can keep on, having that growth year by year, then it's just going to be a wonderful journey. And like I'm already working on like next year's music, and it's just like, another whole step even more again. So it's just like I'm just excited.
Who are some of your favorite artists? Like, who do you draw your inspiration from?
I mean, like recently I've like really tried to like go back to like Bob Dylan and like Elvis Presley and even like back like blues and stuff. Like I've been trying to like
and you collaborate with like Ziggy Marley, which I thought was so cool.
Yeah, like I love
you
Bob
have, like,
Marley, and I was like
reggae.
asked Ziggy if his like son if he wanted to be on my album, and like we did this really, really cool track called Love.
And like how your sound has obviously been like sort of a mix of pop, and then now it's like really got like that reggae feel to it.
Yeah, it's like
Australian
a mixture of
beachy
stuff.
thing.
Just like the groovy stuff. So.
And Pretty Brown Eyes, I love that song. It's sort of like your fresh take on that, Pretty Brown Eyes, Brown Eyed Girl kind of thing.
That she was a wild one. That's why I was shy at first, but I finally worked up the nerve. And I said, hey there, pretty brown eyes, what you do later tonight?
Yeah, I wanted to sort of just create something funky and summery for this summer to perform out on my tour, and Brown Eyes I feel is it's the most universal eye color when it's it spans
but the
across.
blue-eyed and green-eyed girls can't.
No,
totally left out.
Their songs are coming. Their songs coming. One eye color per album. Leave it.
I'm expecting that on your next album.
Pretty brown eyes, later tonight, spend time with you.
And your new single is called La Da Dee.
La Da Dee, yeah.
And it was on the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs too, right?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
They we had it
huge.
in the movie, and I went to that premiere, and it was like playing. It was like just playing kind of. It's one of those songs that like after the first time you hear it, like it's just like kind of stuck in your head. And
when I listened to it, I was like, that was in my head
on
pretty
the
much for a
red
day.
carpet. Thanks. On the red carpet of the premiere, they just like kind of. That was the only song on like the playlist over the speakers, and it just like kept going.
That's crazy.
So I was on the carpet and I heard it like 20 times.
La-da-dee, la-da-da-do, la-da-da-me, la-da-da-you. La-da-dee, la-da-da-do, there's only me, there's only you.
What's been some of the craziest fan experiences that you've had? I'm sure there must be like thousands, but there has to be one.
Crazy fan experiences. This summer I had a couple tattoos. Like this girl got a tattoo of my name on her neck. On the back of
the
her
girls
neck.
actually got tattoos.
Yeah, my name.
Wow.
One of them got my name on their neck, and one of them.
And how do you see? Do they like come up to you and show you that? Do they take pictures?
Yeah, they came up. They were just. She was like, "Hey, I want to show you something." She like flipped up her hair, and it was just like my signature on the back of her neck, tattooed.
That's dedication.
And this one girl came up to the meet and greet. She had like Paradise on her hip, and she like made me like sign next to it, and then she like went and got that tattooed too.
So we got some amazing questions from all of you guys out there, and we wanted to ask all of them, but here's what we've got. So from @InspireEmblem3, is there a ritual that you do before performing or something that you do before you go on stage?
I have this like handshake that I do. I do a handshake before I go on stage with my security, and we like have this like really...
Can you teach me how to do it?
I could try.
Did you just make that up?
No. If you see
that's
us,
like the most intense handshake I've ever seen in my life.
Like you'll be like, oh, that's sick.
So this is from @CourtneyCutler_. She wants to know, what is the best reaction of a fan at a meet and greet?
I remember once I was doing this like signing at a mall, and this girl came up, and I guess she was kind of like crying already, and she was kind of shaking, and I signed the poster or whatever I was doing there for her, and I gave it to her, and literally, like, you know in those movies how those people just like fall down like that? She just collapsed. Like,
she just fell.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
That's amazing. And then last question, this is from @StokedForCode S.
Code S.
What do you look for in a girl? I'm sure a lot of fans
What I look for in a girl, I look for just someone with, I like to go with charisma. Someone that, is really fun to be around.
Pretty brown eyes, what you do later tonight? Would you mind if I spend time with you?
And then you have a book coming out, which is pretty much about your whole life, your whole experience.
I have a couple of different projects coming up. I have a book coming out on Tuesday. Yeah.
And I heard, are you going back on tour with Bieber at some point?
Yeah, I'm going to Australia with him in a month from now.
Wow.
Australia, New Zealand, we're touring there. He asked me to, come back to my home.
Well, what is that like to be on that tour?
It's great. Like I've literally done
so
much with him. Like I've done so much in the US. Originally, like he asked me to come and do Staples Center with him on the day my album came out. I was like, yeah, like that'd be fun.
Your face is all I see, and the music's way too loud, but your voice won't let me be. So many pretty girls around that just stress me.
You can literally just pick any person. Just say @so-and-so.
Okay, I love this one. This is the winner right here. I actually am in desperate need of a hat. Born to Simpson eyes.
Forget that.
Yeah.
Cody Simpson just signed this. Like, you just want a hat?
She just needs a hat. She needs a new hat. So there you go.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
What's her
name's
Twitter
Emily. It's Born to Simpson eyes.
Born to Simpson eyes.
There
you
go.
The
letter 2. The number 2.
You're going to be wearing this. You will get your hat.
But that's for her. Yeah. I'll leave it right here.
You were gonna think of you.